Today I'm promoting a charity called Power Word Meal. More on that later. I'm gonna hurt you very badly today. Welcome to Pack Tactics, where we inflict wounds with words. There's two versions of this spell now. Let's start with the old version. There you make a spell attack roll in melee. The average damage is 11.55 with a first level slot. I accounted for crits, by the way. The new version in 2024 does 2d10 damage instead of 3d10, and forces a con save, which is the worst save in the game. On top of that, because it forces a save, that means it can no longer crit. But hey, at least it does half damage now. Unfortunately, this is not enough because they removed a die. The average damage here is 8.25 to a single creature in melee. That's a huge nerf for a level 1 spell. For the sake of power, this is a optimization channel. Let's compare the old spell, which is more powerful, to something like, let's say, Guiding Bolt, which is a decent spell, I guess. Guiding Bolt is a ranged spell attack with a range of 120 feet. The average damage is 9.8 with a first level slot. Again, I accounted for crits. That's 1 point below old Inflict wounds in damage. But Guiding Bolt also has a rider effect that gives the next attacker advantage on their attack roll on a hit. So really, Guiding Bolt is actually providing more than Inflict wounds. And it's just safer to cast. You don't need to go into melee. Kobold, why did they nerf the spell? It's because there are stories out there of level 1 players getting one-shot by the spell. If the crit happens, the player's dead. If the damage rolls are all 10s and it's a hit, then that's a death too. I do understand where they're coming from. Dying feels really bad, especially if you're a brand new player. If that's your first experience of playing D&D, like, oh my god. But anyways, fighting someone with Inflict wounds at level 1 is very rare, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. And also, if we do the math against a player with 18 AC, it's not as scary as it seems. Enemies at level 1 have like +4 to their attacks, so the average damage will be like 6.6 with the spell. If a player has 16 AC, the enemy's average damage is then 8.25. That's a 45% chance to hit, by the way. These averages are very tame. On average, a player won't die from the spell, but if it's a crit or a hit with a high damage number, then sure, it looks major. It's only really a problem at level 1 versus players. Other than that, it scales badly. It's a really bad spell. Anyways, let's talk about something more important. Guys, children and families need your help! They're out of Goodberries and they don't know the spell. Luckily for us, Power Word Meal is here to save the day. It's a fundraiser to save lives worldwide through the UN's World Food Program Share the Meal. If you donate to the charity, 100% of the donation goes to saving lives, which is optimal. You also get stuff by donating. You get a one-shot PDF adventure designed for new players that comes with new species for 5e. Kobold, you can play a dog. Yeah, this is for nervous players who want to dip their toe into the hobby without being overwhelmed. Getting 2 character sheets to fill out is pretty intimidating for people. There's also bonus surprise rewards from creators like signed books, jade gemstone dice, and much more. This is a $20,000 worth of giveaways for a very good cause. So what are you waiting for? Power game with Power Word Meal. Go save lives and get fun stuff. Link in the description. End of video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.